it, cuz. One more time on game. Raspberry. All those good things.
Yeah.
Let's sing man.
Boy, the coke was good and it was pure back then.
They were jammed out for 12 hours saying it. One line. Right back on time,
and you know, back then they had like the vinyl jump, and that motherfucker was like 12 minutes.
They running tape. The studio got here and ran out of tape because you didn't want to jam out because y'all high.
Run it back.
Run it back.
Oh,
so what y'all do to the electric slide too?
That's the only one.
You had to do it the candy, bro. Y'all don't do it to the electric slide song.
I had to be told.
You gotta be told to
so whatever
right twice, left twice, back.
So whatever steps they telling us, whatever DJ
and dip.
So they could be telling me the electric slide, the Chinese checkers, the what's the one with old boy, Washington. Washington had the song.
Talking about the checker, Chinese checker that you were talking about?
What
that ain't it.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of the song. It's another dance song.
Ain't talking about that Cupid, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cupid Shuffle. That probably
Cupid Shuffle.
That's about the easiest one to do.
Ain't no way you got to do a Cupid Shuffle, big homie.
Because during the song, he tell you the steps.
Let me tell what you're talking about. Whoa, I'm representing for the dirty South, y'all.
Yeah, but I ain't no expert like that. I gotta be told the steps, because if not, you play that, and everybody get on the song on the floor doing the electric slide. Better not put me in the middle.
Everybody doing it.
Shit, I don't know what we gonna be doing. I know I'm gonna split the crowd up. You gonna think it's a fight.
like what this nigga doing?
Man, get the fuck out the dance floor.
I'm about to say it's gonna end up being a fight because people do not like somebody messing up the flow of this line dance.
Why you in the middle? Get on the end.
Got to know that.
Get him out of here. Get him out. Yeah, man, it's the Mastermind Podcast. It's your boy Reggie, a.k.a. Two Gun Reezy, a.k.a. Ricky Fontaine.
Pretty Rick is what they call him.
A.k.a. Smoke, the twin from Center.
Why you want I'll be
That's the one that survived, right?
I don't know. I don't even remember. It's been that long. We ain't got to talk about it, you know? We get to talk about it. All right, to my left, we got...
You got the PSD, professional stepdaddy. Got your boy Cole, KBK. Broadway Big Brother, Triple B's. You already know what it is.
Salute.
The EL Capitan. If you don't know what it stands for El Capitan. It's the one and only host of No Fame Intended.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Keep Kevlar.
Keep Kevlar. And to my right, we got...
Hey, man. Say, man.
Yeah.
It's the Astronaut Kid, the podcast beside the universe, the author of the Heartbreak Kid, a.k.a. Pluto, a.k.a. Young Ray Carew, a.k.a. Young Bobby Smurda, a.k.a. All up in your girl inbox, a.k.a.
Damn.
No, I'm just lying. She in my inbox.
Whoa.
a.k.a. It's Titty Tuesday.
It's going down.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. And we are the Masterminds Podcast. Kind of want to get to a couple things. First of all, you got Future. Now.
So did he get the job?
So he got a haircut for court or something. I don't know. But that ain't what I finna talk about. It's worse. He ain't gonna beat the allegations I put out about him a long time ago. I've been said what I said about him. I've been said I feel like Future ain't no player.
Listen.
Text messages was exposed to him simping.
Chat GPT.
It could be. No.
GPT. Hey, but he told you. You identify my bitch as AP. She ain't got an AP. She is not mine.
She for the street. I don't know, man.
Yeah. I think it's all fake news.
I know. Yeah, I really believe in it because it's on brand to me. I be watching. I just quietly watch.
But he has said
The man's a mere mortal.
Hell no.
We really believe in the way he's a mere mortal.
Yeah. What a girl in Space Jam. You ain't know. She talking to
Be gone, wanna be.
Yeah.
Be gone. You ain't Pluto. You don't want to be Pluto.
Be gone, man.
Be gone, Pluto. Be
Nah,
gone.
man.
Yeah, man. So, man, we got the Cuban Shuffle out the way. We got Future out the way. How was y'all weekend?
It will work, man.
Okay.
Today, I have stood.
That's my shit. My favorite thing in the world.
Man, we got a private party Saturday.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I almost went to the wrong party with my homeboy. We were supposed to be at somewhere else on Main Street.
Okay.
And we was not dressed to quit. We walked out like it gotta be vibe. That's all I can think of.
Yeah.
So we walked down about the window. It was all black and it was like, whoa, they look too clean for it.
Hey, and look, the crazy shit was like when they said private, like they meant private.
Wasn't nobody getting in there if you
Like,
wasn't on the list.
Yeah, like
I liked it on the list
It
though.
was like,
nah, but
it was like,
Today, I have stood where once Jefferson Davis stood
Yeah,
and took an oath to my people.
the great Jefferson.
It is very appropriate that
like you couldn't even record in there. Like that's how private the jump was.
No, yeah, they had to put the phones in the basket. I got you.
Like-
Hey, Ben, I got you. You got the wrong one, see.
I do it. I ain't got the right.
segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever.
Oh, that nigga cheered when he said that. But yeah,
Like,
it was segregation up then, John.
Cool. Yeah, it was cool. They ate up damn near everything.
What y'all cooking? What y'all had? Was it special menu
Was
or
it
just
exclusive?
just?
I only had to cook fish.
They was in there cooking other shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, losers. Losers in there really cooking. They man was dropping fish. I saw you really just on some uncle shit there for real. Like,
Oh yeah.
you dropping fish
I was
with a
in
beer in your hand.
I had to cook fish, but they had steaks. They had
Oh, yeah.
They had some guys out of Yazoo City. Hey, and one of the cooks, bro, but it listened like Demetrius, come back here, Demetrius, the little comedian, bro. When I tell you, I wanted to ask him so bad, like, hey, bro, like he was from Yazoo, so I don't know what peripheral that is to, cause Buddy from Jackson or some shit like that. But I was like, but
About
anyway,
40 minutes, 30 minutes away.
but I wanted to see, like, I was like, bro, like I know you.
So you two what to do?
Man, Tad, what up? You know, like real niggas know that name.
Yeah, Tad.
But
Don't do too much.
yeah, I know. But he gonna get my ass. But they did the steaks and they ate all the motherfucking steaks.
I'm gonna walk up behind a private party.
Hey, you wasn't gonna get in there.
I was sorry to ruin your Black Panther party.
Hey, and then-
I would have cut up. I would have ruined it for everybody.
Hey, then it was open bar.
Oh yeah, don't deny me at the door when you got shit like that going on, cause I'm gonna ruin it for everybody. I'm just acting fool now. Like, okay, so I can't come in.
It was open bar. Like
Who was securing them play?
that I don't know.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Hey,
We're gonna flip that nigga.
Shorty that did the catering, slugging.
Yeah, Tony, Dragon.
Boy.
We could participate in this conversation. Ben can't.
Hey, look, boy, I'm telling
Yeah, I
you.
can talk about ass if I want to.
I
Look,
don't know. Don't get slapped across the yoke on our account now.
I had to look.
I have an ass pass, okay?
Okay, all right. Oh, okay. I remember
Hey,
that.
she was slugging so hard that
Hey, no.
I had to, hey, like pull one up to the side, like, hey, like,
Till I said, what up?
who is she related to? Like, who? Like, I don't want to fuck up the business, but look,
It's crazy
Like-
when a motherfucker ass up. So,
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. I got an idea what's going on.
like,
related to.
like who's like,
Who is that ass?
yeah, like,
Make sure they ain't my cousin.
nah, not my cousin. I'm talking. She was from Greenville, so
okay.
I'm trying to see who she connected with to get even down here.
I'm gonna tell you,
Nah.
I don't want to get nobody in trouble.
Nah.
Hey, get that lighter.
But Anyway, she did chicken wings. I ain't have to cook no chicken wings, bro. She did chicken wings.
Shout out to her.
They did like meatballs and shit. We had green. I had that mac and cheese in that mug, but
Yeah.
did that, and we didn't do brunch because they still had a lot of their stuff in there, so we wasn't open Sunday. So my weekend was typical.
Ben, make it sweet.
Real sweet. Shit, work. Pod.
Mm-hmm. We did that late.
You know what I'm saying?
It was like 3 o'clock.
Yup. Pre-Mother's Day service. Watch some games.
Pre-Mother Day service. That's the thing.
I mean,
I ain't been down with like the church deep. Like I cool with church or whatever, but I ain't been in it.
All right, well, let me explain it to you.
I ain't know they did that.
All right, I'm gonna explain it to you. The reason why they have pre and post, they've been having for a while, but a lot of churches only go to. They only have service for 2 Sundays out the month. So if your Sunday doesn't fall on a Mother's Day,
do the Mother's Day service. You do Sunday previous
or post.
I got you. Okay, makes plenty sense to me.
Yeah.
My weekend, sweet in the nutshell. I almost went to the wrong party. Went to another little smaller gathering. Turned up in that joint. Shout out to my boy Johnny Bliss on there.
What was it like? What were you at?
At the funeral home down the street. I forgot about that place. When we passed by it, I said, I hope it ain't there.
Yeah.
So we went on down the vibe. Like, this ain't it, bro. And so we went back down to the funeral home. That was it.
Yeah.
So it was straight though. Hey, they got that place looking all right.
Okay.
Yeah, skip all that. With the Cinco De Mayo yesterday. Shout out to D Hurt him, bro. He DJ'd that jump up and down.
Hey, they had to tell my boy to turn it back family friendly.
They said get a friendly. It was too much get it sexy going on there.
Yeah.
But Boots on the Ground, they play most stuff like that. Like all the dance songs.
That's different.
But it was family friendly. Like the kids could dance the Boots on the Ground.
Right.
And all the dance. But it was too much dancing.
It was the get it sexy.
But he didn't overdo that, right?
Okay.
He went into it a little bit, but he did mostly like the Southern Soul stepper songs. Still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think their issue was it was too much dancing going on.
Like gyrate.
It was too many. No, not even that. It was just people up in the restaurant. They servers got to walk through, and so I'm guessing that's what they problem was mostly.
Okay.
If they had more of a dance floor, it'd be different. I'm thinking that since they're more of a sit down establishment, because you go in and sit down, it's like it ain't a lot of people up walking around.
I really feel like they should have minded their business though. Let it turn up.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't the turn up. I'm gonna go to the party. I'm gonna find a wallflower. I'm gonna sit down. But I enjoy watching people have fun.
Like the right environment, you can be the turn up guy, bro.
Yeah, I think I got it in me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have seen. God, I ain't never beat the allegations. All right, I be lying on podcasts sometimes. Sometimes I turn up, but most of the time I'm introverted.
Tell your truth, bro. My bad.
Tell my truth. But no, I'm really introverted. So it like you said, it got to be the right environment, right people around. And I get out there and get a little loose. But for the most part, I'm sitting back. I enjoy watching people have fun.
I seen Buddy Memphis Jew goddamn across the floor with a goddamn party.
Man,
nah, you was riding, brother? Oh, no.
Run it. Yeah, I began to lose.
Buddy had that footwork on.
Like skates on. Yeah, man. Memphis, man. Yeah, man, we turn up in the jump for old Cinco, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Whoever Cinco and De Mayo year, we represent you well, bro. Nah, I call it the Mexican Juneteenth, though.
Mayo is May.
Yeah. Cinco is 5, the 5 of May. That's racist.
Hey, y'all used to talk about me, boy. Like, it don't get no worse.
Yeah, I'm pretty racist sometimes. I don't be meaning to. It's just stereotypes. They ain't just for a reason, though. Black people do love chicken, bro. Like, that's why racism be fun to me.
Mexican and Chinese.
As long as you don't get too personal, like when you say some racist stuff, as long as it ain't personal, I'll be all right. But when you trying to cut,
like a white person can't call a black person nappy head.
If they nigga head nappy, I'd be like, you right.
Yeah, they had to have a.
But it ain't generalized though. You can't say all nappy, cause sometimes locks ain't really nappy. You know, niggas hair lock, niggas hair wave, slick hair, ponytail. Niggas be having everything.
Yeah.
But and sometimes you know curls ain't nappy. It's curls. But they like when they generalize like, oh y'all a bunch of big nose nappy headed.
A bunch of nappy
I think
headed
it's funny.
hoes. They announce it. A bunch of nappy headed hoes.
Like my boy Bull Connor said, bro.
Segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever.
Oh, you heard the dude holler and said,
Yeah.
that's not funny, bro. But yeah, speaking of Cinco de Mayo, it was a Cinco de shootout in Vicksburg.
Oh, that's crazy.
The girls were boxing in the bathroom, and one of them like she got through to the ground by the bigger girl, right? And while she was boxing with her little home girl, that girl was fumbling with her purse.
Oh, I seen that video.
Yeah, she came up out that joint. I saw
Nobody
somebody
was hurt, right?
I don't know. I don't know the details, so I don't want to laugh at nobody pain.
Right.
Women are pretty good shooters.
Yeah, they are. Which explains a lot of other stuff too about women.
Boots on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? All the fights that been going on the last year or two, at these parties still be women.
Yeah, because a lot of men can't take public humiliation.
That too. They ready to shoot you when you get outside with the cameras off. I don't think they catch you with CCTV. But yeah, most of the people that all the dudes that fight either in jail or they kill somebody or they dead or something too. Like all the shooters going to jail nowadays.
Yeah, fact.
And we don't go to party with YN, so
Nah.
we don't know what they do.
YN's got every gun they done brought with them in the party.
But it proves one thing to me though.
Was it?
Women hate each other. This what you were talking about, the truth you were talking about?
Yeah, man. Like, women hate each other, bro. Like, women compliment each other and then
For 6 months straight.
whole time you don't even like this woman.
The
Like,
minute they get back to her, what you said about her, and y'all go back and forth, all that calling the sex on Facebook
Yeah.
stuff with that's your big back, big foot slimy.
like, you like that's all reality TV is now. Like,
People
a bunch of women.
gassing each other just to light the fire later.
Yeah. Like, I never wanted to watch like Love and Hip Hop was cool. Like at first when Stevie J them was on it,
It was
cause it
pretty
was fun. It was funny because to see Stevie J and shit like that. But really, like now, like when it's mainly women, like it's so fucking catty and like this girl hate this girl because she said that her plastic surgeon didn't do the same job that he did on her.
Yeah, they be beefing about
Like,
dumb stuff.
it be like the dumbest shit.
It's getting real odd.
And y'all expose each other for like the dumbest shit. Like y'all really hate each other.
Mm-hmm. Oh, with.
Women think too much.
That's the other thing. Okay, that's number 2.
Women are too emotional.
Number 3.
That makes them will underthink too much because of their brain.
Okay, it's an asterisk under the joint.
Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah. It just proving women hate each other. They secretly they be best friends just to gain
my
dirt
God.
on the next one. But I love watching reality shows. I'm with that. I was watching Baddest last year.
I can see you watching. I definitely see you watching Baddest.
I watched
I can't do that. I watch something like
what's Walmart Rihanna name? Jocelyn.
Jocelyn. Cabaret.
Yeah, I watched
Do it like a
it.
show.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Now she had another joint, a new song that was out
Ah, bro, you
called
making me sick.
Domino or so. Domino.
That's crazy.
Hey man, y'all do that.
I can't do that reality show.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't watch too much of neither one. It make my head hurt.
Like so many like of these Real Housewives. Like where the fuck is Potomac at?
That's in DC.
Like
It's right outside of DC.
Like who the fuck knows that?
I barely
Outside
knew
of
it.
DC,
Yeah.
outside of DC.
Yeah, I had to actually kind of like see it to know it was it. But yeah,
Like it'd be like motherfuckers just get famous just because like your husband is a rich doctor that's been rich for
hey, now
50 years.
That show with the doctors on it now. Now that one is good.
I think that's
Medicine. Married to Medicine.
Yeah, no, okay.
That was
that's
actually
what
that was the one.
See,
That was the one. That boy.
Listen,
Hey, you see how I got bright when we mentioned that one because I remember that.
You
Joint.
getting bright.
Yeah,
like Charles Oakley on Real Housewives or something.
I don't know.
Like I'm telling you, like, cause I just
keep
seen it the
up with
other
all
day. Like Charles Oakley is on this shit, and like, if you know Charles Oakley is Charles Oakley on that bitch. Like he got the women scared.
So what all that prove though?
Women hate each other.
Women hate each other, bro. Reality shows is the extreme version of the proof with the girl getting shot in Vicksburg.
Is
over Cinco De Mayo
yeah.
It's proof. It's in the pudding, bro.
Crazy.
Why would you mess up a whole party like that? We ain't did that shit in high school. Where y'all want to go?
Let's do some music.
Or I'm gonna say this before we get on music. Or is it they're being trained to hate each other because of these reality shows? That's all. This only thing that's coming out.
If y'all want to get deep, y'all ready to get deep?
Nah, we can go on the music.
Nah, I get deep, bro. Man,
I had to drop that.
It's just the Willie Lynch science in hand.
Mm.
I don't know if the Willie Lynch letter real. You know, it's been said it was fake.
Yeah.
But the psychological game behind it is for real though. Like, make young and old hate each other. Make light skin, dark skin hate each other. Make they pit you against each other. Same way they did Malcolm and Elijah Muhammad.
Mm.
Or the same way they did the leaders in the Black Panther Party. They turned everybody against each other to crumble the uprising of movement of people together. Anything that looked like we could do something together, they ruin it. First with infighting.
Yeah.
If you ever noticed, any great movement we had, the beef started within first.
Yep.
And it imploded.
Get your hand out my pocket.
Yeah. Once they do that, the government ain't got to touch it. It just do its own thing. Which birth, like we could go from all that down to like now what we call the YNs. Okay. Instead of embracing them, we just call them YNs now. Yeah. Make us hate the young guys.
I don't think it's so much hate. I think it's like
distasteful.
Yeah.
Because
like,
they do dumb stuff, but
like you wanna help them, but they don't want your help.
Well, the right people can reach them, and if we kept them busy, we had to worry about that.
Yeah, like not to change the subject, but I was just seeing about the Spurs, like the guy that's supposed to take over Pop, like how he changed DeJounte Murray, like I didn't know DeJounte Murray
he was going to jail and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know that, and like dude really saved his life. And look at DeJounte Murray now. Yep. Like you said, the right one can reach him.
Easy one to reach one.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm guilty of it too, man. Just seeing all this that YN stuff, man. Kind of dismissing them instead of like being part of the solution. But they do a lot of wild stuff that you want to get away from as an adult. So, yeah, it depends on how you take it.
It's sometimes like you've been there, done that, and you don't want to see them go down that path.
I ain't gonna lie, these boys putting a lot more work than I ever did. I ain't never did that. But you doing over there, fella, I ain't never did that. But I ain't gonna lie, my patience done got shorter though. Patience short nowadays. I have a hard enough time keeping up with my kids.
Yeah.
So.
Then just like that lady was just saying on that video before we started the pod, like everybody use their feelings as a weapon. So it's like you want to tell them something that's gonna offend them, but it's the truth because they need to hear it.
But they not used to that.
Yep. Yeah. How we getting the YN to?
Because because we were talking about why women hate each other and how the infighting really started and what it morphed into. So teaching us to really hate each other and stuff and being into our culture really trickled down from that to reality shows to what we got now in the street.
Women hate each other.
That's just a fact. That's the cause varies, the reason varies, but the truth is what you call it when you get to the end of a scientific the conclusion.
Yeah,
I'm about to say the conclusion.
Yeah, that's the conclusion.
You prove your hypothesis right.
Yeah, we just did the science. Boom, mind blown. All right, you said it's some music, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what you got?
Glizzard.
Oh, Glizzard drop.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna tell you something. Listening to his old shit, like maybe just our first listen, I didn't get into it. Maybe because I feel like now that he with a major, Like I don't want to like. I understand you want to do no features, but like, just give me one or two.
Yeah.
Like I just want to see
The
like,
monotone flow.
yeah,
Get over
like
quick.
like you on every song. Like I ain't saying to get old. Like you still bumping, but let's see what you can do with these other artists. Cause your in-house producer is producing for a lot of other artists, giving away a lot of other like good shit.
It's the way I felt about Future, Lil Baby, Gunna, and Young Thug music. I can't listen to a full album at one time. Like
Yeah.
all the songs on the album could be bumping, but I can't listen to the full album at one time. I gotta
You gotta be
piece
in
it
that-
up
Yeah.
because too much of you, it started to sound repetitive. Even the song might not even sound like, but it started to sound repetitive because of the type of music they make, I guess. But yeah, that's what I feel about Key Glock. That album bumping though.
Yeah, it's
Like the new
definitely
album he
bumping.
just put out
Yeah,
bumping.
it's bumping.
Yeah, I give
But
him,
I gotta piece them up.
yeah, I give him a 3.8 on Burning Stumps.
Okay. But how many stumps you use?
But-
What's the max on stumps?
5.
So it's 5 stumps and you give him a 3.8 on it.
Yeah, really. I give him like a 4.2 on the producing though.
Producing is slapping.
Yeah, cause he kind of had like with Glock, shit. He always have a theme with it,
Mm-hmm.
and I felt like the theme fit the album.
Got you.
Yeah,
He sampled a lot of shit on here.
yeah. He sampled a lot.
Yeah,
I'm glad rappers getting back to the samples. It's certain rappers I don't want ever rap the samples though. Like it's one guy. I don't really know his name, but he rapped to a song. I can't remember what it was. It was out a few years ago. It was hot, but I ain't like it because I ain't like what he did with the song. Anyway. But I'm liking with like Big X, where he do with samples on. Speaking of Big X, his homeboy Rosama.
Oh, when I tell you that junk is bumping.
Yeah,
I like
the
this,
orange tape.
the orange tape. I'm gonna tell you something. Maybe because I know he wrote for Big X.
He used that flow song too.
Yeah, but
He got a different flow he used too, but
Yeah.
he used the same one at times.
I'm telling you like this. And he don't have but like what, maybe 2 features on here, I think. He definitely got Big X on there, and I think Duke Deuce made a appearance on there.
Yeah, do something.
And I'm gonna tell you something.
I suggest you listen to the orange tape, but it's short.
But
That's the one thing I got with these rappers now. They make short songs too. But beside that, it's bumping. Like
definitely
I
bump.
got to
Produc-
listen to it.
production on there is top tier.
Step Brothers on the way.
Hold up, man. You got. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What I need to do? Round of applause. They put out a documentary today on YouTube, so go check that out.
I'm mad.
You gotta look out for it.
I just seen a video where they was talking about like they had the Cinco de Mayo hats on and shit. And I didn't know, as much as I'm on YouTube, man, I'm mad that I missed that because I'm definitely waiting on that album. And next week it's gonna be kind of tough because I think them and Young Thug drop on the same day, and I'm kind of excited for both of them albums. I just want to hear it because it's Thug's first album since he been out. Because that business is business definitely was a lot of shit that he had left over, yeah.
I think it's gonna be. Both of them gonna do the same numbers because I feel like the people that listen to Young Thug, they gonna have their Step Brothers and people who listen to Step Brothers, they gonna listen to the Young Thug because they wanna hear that first album out.
Yeah, that Step Brother definitely getting first listen Friday.
All right. Moving on to that, I guess we could have kind of went to this story off of the Cinco, the shootout in the Willie Lynch.
Bumpy, what's up, Bumpy?
Bump on here. What up, Bump? That's my cousin, man.
What up?
Lower the door.
Fine ass.
Rob, bring this up. Put your hand out. You know what? Put your hand out. Nah.
Hey, if you watch this show, you would have got that. You got to catch up,
Oh,
Reggie.
yeah, all right.
You got to catch up, man.
All right.
Hey,
I'ma
next week, hey, cause you already 3 episodes behind, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting first behind
Like,
today.
I
I ain't
need
watched Power. I ain't really watched nothing, so don't think it's just on
Bro, if I
I
had
know
to,
what you did watch. You ain't tell nobody.
on the boat.
we gonna get to that, but
Yeah.
I just want him to get this correlation of this joke we just had. But anyway,
Rod Henry's where I was going next, though.
that's where you were going, Thunderbolt?
Rod Henry.
Right.
Okay.
Rod Hinton, the father of Ryan Hinton. The young man Ryan Hinton had stole a car. Well, he was driving a stolen car, I think they said.
Did he know that he stole it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think maybe he was in the car with some. He was in a stolen car with some
Okay.
people. They said there were 4 people in the car. They jumped out and ran. The police say that he was pulling out aiming a gun at them, and they gunned him down. We don't know the facts of that story.
Nobody
They
can
investigating it.
Nobody can footage.
Nobody can footage.
No
Nothing. Hopefully some CCTV footage somewhere that show the truth. But in the very next day, I think, the dad of Ryan Hinton, Rod Hinton, decided.
Well, I told you the name wrong. It's Hilton.
Hilton.
Yeah.
I thought it was Hinton.
My bad.
Hilton.
It's Hilton.
Okay. He was going to. It was a graduation or something going on. They said it was some kind of event, and there was some deputies out there, and he decided to get revenge for his son, and he hit a deputy who later died in the hospital, and he had to face charges for that. And it's a viral video right now of Mr. Hilton in court.
I'm gonna tell you something. Like watching that video, like I don't know, as a dad, like some shit like that happened, and maybe his child wasn't like that. Maybe he was just in wrong place at the wrong time, and he knew his child, and he just couldn't take it no more. So, like, I would have walked in there with my head held high too. Like,
yeah. So I don't know what it was. Maybe it was like a preliminary hearing or something. I don't know what it was. But whatever went on in the viral video I seen, he kind of walked past a crew of deputies. All the police came to the trial or whatever, and he walked past them with his head up high.
Yeah.
Like no remorse for what he did. I guess he's seen it as instant revenge for the killing of his son.
Because he probably felt like his son wouldn't get justice.
Yeah.
Like, because they always getting away with killing one of us.
Yeah,
so he felt like he had to take this shit in his hand.
Yeah, that's wrong with the justice system right now, and we're getting to a point that I don't even want to say it, but things like this may become more and more.
Well, it's the sign of uprising. But
Because
son said him and his friend stole the car. Body cam footage was blurry. And JP, my boy Bam said, bro ain't going. He walked through them cops, lived outside. I don't know. He said lived outside the court.
I think he tried to say lined outside the court.
He walked. They lined outside the court. But yeah, I'm talking about picked his chin up and looked at someone.
Yeah,
I don't know. He mouthed. He worried a mouth. You know what I'm saying? Somebody.
Hey, shout out to my cousin Don, because he like his profile picture right now is Buddy sitting up,
walking past him with his head up.
Like he sitting in the court with his head held high, like you don't see him with his head down, nothing like that. Like he felt like he did the right thing.
So my question, y'all, do y'all feel like taking revenge on a random deputy like that in this situation, is it justified?
It's a slippery slope.
yeah, and I kind of would have did things different anyway.
Yeah, maybe if he would have did things different, like I can't, like, I want to say prayers out to both parties, but at the same time, like, I'm standing with him because as a father, shit, like,
I think
you never know what you're thinking in that.
You might what?
I might be a bit more radical than y'all in this stance.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that I agree with the action personally what he did.
Yeah.
But I understand what he did, and I don't know how I would feel if I was in the same situation.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we on the same page.
And I think the logic used behind it is they don't care whose son it is they kill. They kill random people with no proof, with full immunity.
Yeah.
And so maybe we are, he feared the way he feels. Maybe we should take some of theirs randomly.
I don't know.
Sacrificial
man.
lamb.
Like I said, as a father, like in that moment, like you don't know what you'll do because the grief and the stress, man, I'll probably drive you crazy, knowing that your son ain't even got a chance to live his life.
In World War II, the Japanese had plane fighters they called kamikaze, and they last resort they didn't plan on coming back.
Yeah.
They last resort was after they get through shooting all they missiles, all they bullets, they were gonna ram their plane into whatever, something that was important. Sometimes, in the middle of an uprising, that's what it takes. It takes some kamikaze.
Yeah.
And I feel
sometimes you gotta be radical in these situations, man. That's the only way you're gonna get your point across.
And I think he took the radical approach.
Yeah, very radical.
Sometimes chaos is necessary.
And sometimes waiting on the system to do it correctly don't work.
Yeah.
Sometimes, waiting on the system to do it correctly usually doesn't work.
It usually don't work out for us or a lot of citizens in that matter.
Yeah. All right, Bam said no, but somebody was going to get got. Complicity when things go down will get you fucked up. I stamped it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep my comment to myself.
Yeah.
So
it's a slippery slope, man.
Yeah, but hey, this the same thing that happened with like Nat Turner. Like I ain't saying what we going through is extreme in slavery, right? I don't ever want to compare. Even though we still struggle for certain rights and freedoms and
right.
even acknowledgments, it ain't extreme as what Nat Turner did. But sometimes you got to take it back there.
Yeah.
I think sometimes radical retaliation sometimes in some situations is necessary, and I think he felt like this was one for him.
I don't know
personally.
I don't know who said it first, but I heard T.I. said something, but he said, "With no order, there's chaos."
That's fact.
Yeah, I don't know who he got it from, but that's some real shit.
Just going back to that Willie Lynch syndrome we were talking about earlier, though, that's the same thing.
Yeah. With no order,
it just trickled down.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like mistreatment and poverty and joblessness and low education, and it leads to certain violence.
Yeah.
Like these young men stole a car. Like, who knows what reason they had, but obviously boredom was number one.
Fact.
Niggas with money ain't stealing cars.
Yeah.
So that's that. You want better from your society, give better to your society.
Yeah.
There's no reason for it to be billionaires. And it's hungry people out here.
Fact.
On their doorstep.
That's what happened when it hit your doorstep, though. Hit your doorstep, kill a young black guy you think did something bad, and his daddy come see about y'all.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, God bless that man.
Yeah. It's hard to come from a topic like that to something else.
Yeah, we'll go to Trump.
Oh yeah, let's do that because his name on the board permanently, right?
So like a person,
like every day or something.
Like with him, I ain't gonna lie, I can make it look. Watch this transition. All right, this brings up Trump because a person like Hilton, Trump would want to put him in what they're trying to reopen, Alcatraz.
Yeah. So he's trying to reopen Alcatraz Island.
Like,
one of the most brutal prisons. You know, didn't Al Capone go to jail there one time?
I believe so.
I think that's where he caught syphilis at.
Whoa. That's a wild fact. That's a wild fact.
He died. The syphilis spread it, and he died like with dementia type shit. Like,
no, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's a wild fact to have in your back pocket, bro.
Hey, I keep some wild facts in my back pocket. If you know me by now, you know. I pull some out the hat.
Bro, I ain't had that on the goddamn bingo card.
Yeah, man, had syphilis, bro. You know who he went to jail for?
No.
Tax evasion.
Okay, yeah.
Let me ask
you. Yeah.
Oh, my bad, bro. I was just going to go. All right, so you want to get into the rest of this Alcatraz, or you want to just move on to the next thing? Like, we can just run through his stuff. It's so much.
We can run through it. Like, I don't even want to give him too much shine, bro.
He said the film industry in America is dying because foreign film industries want to move studios to their countries and make movies in other places and stuff. So he want to do 100% tariffs on all foreign films.
Crazy.
Wow.
Everything made overseas at 100%. Tasha said, free him.
Yeah, shout out and free him.
Man, how y'all feel about that, man?
Yeah.
They just another one of his terrible, like, I don't know, man.
Like, bro, like he
just throwing a lot of stuff at the wall.
ain't like seeing if it stick.
He want to get rid of Section 8 vouchers. Also, God throw that in there.
The craziest thing he want to get rid, like NPR and PBS, bro.
He do not like PBS.
Like, bro,
He was trying to get rid of them last time he was in president.
Like, bro, like you gonna take Elmo on TV, bro?
Not Big Bird.
Like, bro,
You gonna take the dude that teach you how to paint off?
man, that was my boy name. God
I'm gonna try
damn,
to come up
boy,
with it.
Bob.
There you go. Come on.
Shit. Damn, it's
I
gonna
want to say
come to.
Bob Barker.
Nah, that price is right. Damn, boy, if you wouldn't have said I would have got it, boy. Damn. But like he trying to cancel everything. They not ready to Arthur off that motherfucker, bro.
Man.
Like, bro, like you trying to, like, how long PBS been around? Like, long time.
Mm-hmm.
And you trying to get rid of PBS, like
Bob Ross
Bob.
with the afro.
Yep.
It's just gonna add a tree right here. Like, why you put that tree in there? Just put the whole
A
paint in there.
splash of yellow.
Like he had a perfect paint and throw a tree in there where it don't need to be. I'm like, bro, why you do that? Went too
Bob.
far again. Bro.
Bob Ross, man. I think they made a documentary on him.
Yeah,
bro.
Bob Ross' life kind of wild.
See, hey, like
And he
they
needs to
come
have
out,
some dirty, dark secrets.
like they got a one.
They did my boy wrong though.
They got one about Pee Wee Herman coming out.
Oh yeah, that nigga like wild.
See,
That's who's a gangster. On level.
that's what he said.
55 years and 6 months old.
With PBS.
Yes.
That's wild.
Well, hey, y'all know Sesame Street basically was like aimed for black people. Like when it was created, it was geared toward black people.
Is this a fun fact
It's
show?
a fun
'Cause
fact,
I ain't
yeah.
I ain't know that.
Let's do what this episode about. Another fun fact, we talking about films. Denzel Washington like listen to Memphis rap.
I can see these
that sound about
Memphis
right.
walking, Memphis jigging, bro.
Yeah, he come on sit juky. A$AP Rocky said in some movie they in together coming out or whatever.
Damn.
Denzel showed up to set every day listening to Moneybag, Pooh Shiesty, and he said NLE Chopper. I don't,
Walk them down.
yeah, I don't do drive-by no more. We walk him down. He said that what he told him.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Denzel's just like a.
Man, he used that inspiration in the movie, man. We supposed to you think about it.
I believe that what it's gonna be, bro. He
Yeah.
probably finna do part 2 to what you call it. The movie won an Oscar for what it was. Training Day. Untrained Night.
What?
He died at the end of that.
Yeah, I know it. This the pre-story.
He came from Memphis.
Hey, you know they be using CGI on niggas like that movie they tried to make.
Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith looked young in the movie.
Like, that he had, it was Mirror Man.
Rob De Niro.
He
They made all them guys look young in the movie with this CGI.
No, Training Day on patrol. Cause he was a detective in Training Day, wasn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah, he gotta be a patrol. He gotta be a beat cop.
Hey, that would be fly though.
Yeah. And still on Trump.
If Michael B. Jordan played the young version.
He trying to put tariffs on Nikes and Adidas. And
Nike threatened to shut down. Nike and Adidas said they may shut down if the tariffs go through.
Man, listen. If y'all, the ports finna shut down this month. A lot of ports are finna shut down this month. Next month, a lot of truck drivers are probably finna lose their job. Shit, we gonna be, ain't nothing on the shelf month after next.
I'm gonna tell you something. The reason all this tariff stuff is fundamentally, ideally is cool, but fundamentally is totally wrong. Ain't no companies moving their factories back to America. If they do, they gonna slow down production
yeah.
and do less because America's not working for 12 cents a day. We not gonna make them shoes. Niggas need 15 or better, and 15 was like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So niggas really looking at like I need 18, 19, maybe 20, starting out. This what happened. Hey, that what happened to y'all out there with what's that factory they just put out there?
Milwaukee too.
Milwaukee too. They got you. Some of the politicians and stuff that we needed in position to give people them jobs at a fair rate lost their job at the wrong time. Now they paying y'all niggas like $12, $10 to come out there. Make them tools.
I'm just gonna goddamn take you 17 years to get the $20.
Right. Yeah, so don't look for Nike to open a factory in America, bro.
Yeah, it's over.
I need $20. He also want to regulate NIL deals in college sports, which I ain't totally opposed to.
Yeah, me neither.
They're making a lot of money.
It just depends on, it's a slippery slope with that, though. You leave that kind of power to regulate something like that in the wrong person's hand,
Yeah.
and he'll start screwing
It'll be back
the little
where it
man.
was.
It'll be almost back to how it was. Yeah. It'll be like 3 people in NIL deals. If the wrong person do what they want to do with that. So keep your eyes open.
Cause I heard what they were gonna try to do was let all schools only have a salary cap, like they got the salary cap.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Like all the schools that have like $8 million, they can, you know what I'm saying, spend on.
They already that's called what they call a full ride scholarship.
Yeah.
That's basically what a scholarship is. But and players ain't getting really paid by a team. That's where the corruption is right now.
Yeah.
Coaches and stuff getting money from sponsors to pay for top tier athletes to come to their school. So that's where like the regulation need to be kind of held at, because NIL was basically, it was started for outstanding athletes to get deals with outside sources, not the school, not by the coach. They weren't getting paid by the school basically. But there's a lot of schools paying niggas using NIL
right now.
Where I want to go?
Since we're in sports, James Harden couldn't do nothing in Game 7
Cause he was wore out.
because I mean all that ass.
My boy living out his childhood dream.
Ooh, I just unlocked the memory, bro.
But he tried. I guess he was trying something new. Do we do that?
This a bad time to say that, right?
Do we do that every Game 7?
Yeah, he dropped the ball, but I think he might fly some ass out of here, games.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking.
I think he went to the strip club one year.
Bro,
In Houston.
Yep.
man, dude.
What wrong with Buddy?
Game-
Like, even if it don't really affect your performance, you gotta know if you don't perform well, they gonna put it on it. Why would you set yourself up for that?
He thought he was gonna do something.
No, the memory unlocked though when we did that we were talking about the what you call it, the Mount Rushmore, and I said Cherokee the ass is on the Mount Rushmore of porn stars. The Goo tried to act like he didn't know who it was. Yeah, you know the date on it, yeah.
You didn't know who Cherokee was?
He was trying to play it out like he got some morals.
I seen the
You
post.
moralist like me.
I seen the post, and I remember that you said that she did that type of work.
Wow.
They gonna leave me on the hill by myself still. Boy, you know you don't mind. Shout out to Cherokee though, man. Hey,
Cherokee, old as a mother.
Bruh,
James Harden was
she missed the beat.
jacking off.
Boy,
to that
definitely missed the
too.
beat.
she ain't missed the beat. I'm telling you now. You seen her Instagram lately?
Shit.
I know, man.
She's on Instagram?
Is she?
course.
Let me show
Of
you.
course. She been
I
on
show you. I'll
Instagram.
get you later.
I'm gonna say she been on Instagram.
Of course.
Really?
Yeah, you ain't seen nothing, huh? You ain't never seen that.
No.
Never ran across Cherokee.
Is it the ass or D ass?
You know. It's a D. Whoever D is, bro, nigga. She got bragging rights the rest of her life.
Hell yeah.
I made it a star. Yeah, man.
While we talking basketball, NBC bringing back player intros.
Yeah, man. That's some nostalgia.
Yeah.
I mean, when they used to introduce Jordan, they used to play that Running of the Bulls music.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
When they used to light up the floor and shit.
And now,
Yeah. Oh my God.
the 6'6" guard from North Carolina, Michael Jordan. And they, hey, their intros is cool, bro.
Dun, dun.
Proud of them.
Man, boy.
Hey, man, I'm saying, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
And they got a way of messing up stuff like
But
that.
see, what they would do is they would do it during the pre-show.
Yeah.
And then they'll show like little highlights of everybody coming down and shit like that. Like you rarely get.
They used to cover the full, like, on NBC back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, they'll do the intro, and then while people, taking their warm-ups off and, getting their game plan together, the commentators would be talking. They used to do the full intro and do a little broadcast in between it before the game start.
But you know, NBC back in the day, like they had a video game too.
So my NBA Jam, not NBA Jam, Showtime.
NBC, yeah, the NBC shit.
It was NBA Jam just redistributed. It was,
they would have the music and shit like that on there. Like, I'm ready for it. And like, have you saw the I think the Amazon lineup they showed that, and Melo part of it.
Yeah,
Melo, D Wade, man, what I hate.
What I hope they don't do it like, no offense to my podcast brethren, I hope they don't do it podcast style. You know, they be trying to, they'll take somebody like them guys and put them on a couch somewhere and let them talk like.
No,
I want them to do it official. I want to hear them talk about the game official.
I think they gonna be like broadcast teams and shit like that, which I hope they are.
Add them to broadcast teams. Like,
yeah,
you gonna have your color commentator, your play-by-play guy, and then you gonna have the other guy, like Mark Jackson used to be.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's gonna be D Wade. Like, I think D Wade. You remember when him and Buddy, his name was Ian Eagle. When they did the Olympics. Mm-hmm. Now, I would like to see that dynamic again.
Yeah, like he was good.
Yeah, like both of them was good. And his dad was a legendary commentator, so he get that shit from his dad and shit like that. But I like to see that dynamic again. But I'm definitely ready for the NBC shit.
You know who I think they oughta buy to the NBA TV deal?
Who?
Apple. Hey, y'all watch baseball on Apple TV yet?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Have you seen the way they shoot it?
Yeah.
Like, the game look way better. Like, everything on Apple TV, like, shot like theater form, like a movie, theatrical.
I always get to, like, and then it's always a Friday night game.
Yeah.
So I always get
I think Apple need to get every sport, like, not all the games, so like, but give them some games. Though,
they do have, like, I think Brooklyn, they do have certain basketball games.
Yeah.
I know if they do that though, they need to do like Amazon, man, do like that Madden joint.
Yeah, hey, Amazon dope the way they did it. Like, you can see like the track players in the ball type.
It look like you playing a game. Yeah. If you something, because I had messed around and put it on there, I had walked off. I just put it back.
I just don't want to pay for Amazon.
Yeah, you definitely gonna have to.
Amazon don't really be worth paying for it because you still gotta buy movies on there. Yeah. Like, you pay for Amazon, then you gotta buy stuff that's on there, and it don't even be brand new movies. It be something you could have watched somewhere else.
I hate that. No, I do hate that.
And, man, they need to get over it. They trying to get every dollar out you, like $2K in game sales and stuff.
I don't buy the movies.
Me either. You already know we do.
Man,
it's a way around everything.
Yeah,
facts.
I mean, I like it. I like Amazon. I can't complain. Yeah, I feel like they have enough on there. Instead of you trying to buy stuff, then you got, you know what I'm saying, you got live sports, and they gonna get more. Cause Netflix is getting more. Cause Netflix gonna get everything.
Hey, and let me talk about HBO Max for a minute.
You raggedy sons.
You raggedy sons of bitches. Even though
if y'all don't update y'all content,
no, it ain't even that. But you know I get it free with my phone plan. Mm-hmm. But all through the motherfucking NBA season, I can watch fucking
basketball game that was on TNT.
Now you gotta update the plan to watch.
So y'all gotta pay now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I be watching playoff games, but I pay for it already. So.
See, I don't pay for it because it's free with my cell phone carrier.
Speaking of movies, Sinners. They gonna do. The mayor of Clarksdale confirmed that they will be doing an official screening of Sinners in Clarksdale since the movie was based there, and the city don't feel like they benefit from their IP.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what the basis of this book is. Hold the under the bottom. Go on Amazon. This is a guy from Mississippi, one of my homeboys, Brian B. Foster. He wrote a book called We Don't Like the Blues, I Don't Like the Blues. And he went to Clarksdale like from 2015 to 2019, I think, interviewed about 200 some people. And with it being the, I guess, birthplace of the blues, or pretty much the capital of blues in Mississippi and basically the world, the people that don't feel like they receive the benefits of that in that city. So a lot of people there don't care about the blues like that. Like it's blues clubs in Clarksdale. It's blues central.
But it ain't as big as it should be.
Yeah, they don't make the money there.
Yeah.
The city, that city should be like in way better shape with it being
It should be
such
like
a hot bid.
It should be like how Nashville embraced country
Music. Exactly.
Like they need a Grand Ole Opry down there type shit.
They got a club called Ground Zero which is what's his name, the actor dude from Charleston.
Who?
Dude, they got the voice of God every time.
Oh man, boy, I just can't be good with that tonight.
Mr. Clark.
Yeah.
Why I can't think of dude's name?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Golly, man.
Oh, you threw me out with the voice of God.
He do the voice of God. You know, he on Bruce Almighty and Evan Almighty and
that's what you should have said. I would have guessed it then.
Every movie that come out, he usually play some version of it.
Man, you brought his name up. It just made me realize, like, he's still acting like.
Yeah, he still be in Mississippi too. He like them young girls.
Yeah, he used to be at Ole Miss basketball games.
Yeah,
and shit.
and be having something fly with him.
Man, boy, you remember when he had that rig?
Yeah, he had that rig, bro. We don't talk about that rig.
But yeah, he in now you see me part 3.
Yeah.
I hope that's gonna be good.
I got a feeling it will be.
Yeah.
But he got a club up there, historical blues club called Ground Zero. If you ever in that area, check it out.
Ain't nobody play that.
It's a fly little spot though. You know what I'm saying? If you like blues, if you like traditional blues, if you want to hear that old good down home, that you want to hear that.
He be playing it.
Where my baby left me.
He be singing too, bro.
Yeah, Ground Zero. We don't like the blues. We don't like the blues. This book here, check it out, man. It's on Amazon. Make my boy a bestseller, man. You know what I'm saying? He got another book out too. He just put out real good. Check it out.
And you went and saw Thunderbolts, boy. You too up on me, this boy.
Yeah, bro. Hey,
I used to be up on you, man.
I ain't gonna lie, theater might be a thing for me this year.
Hey, you been up on me, boy. I can't lie.
Account 2 was on my list too, but I'm gonna hold out.
Who? Accountant 2?
The Accountant 2, yeah. You ever saw the Accountant first one?
Yeah.
It's a part 2.
I didn't like the trailer, man.
It look a little Top Gun-ish. It look a little like, you know.
Nah, it look a little silly. Like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It look a little like comedic relief. But I don't think so. That guy that play his brother is always that guy in the movie. He just
but like he
like an a-hole.
He the Punisher in the MCU.
The trailer that I saw, he wasn't being the funny one. Like
the trailer itself, they tried to make it funny. I think I seen what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Like,
I ain't like that.
They put a little twist on.
Coming from how the last movie was, the time of the last movie.
I feel like gonna have the same vibe. I think it was just a trailer, just to catch people's eye.
If it don't, I'm be highly disappointed, man.
They pretty much leaning on like the success of the last one in the. You know what I'm saying? I think,
but that came out.
They think the movie speaks for it, so they just letting you know it's a part 2 coming out. I guess.
Well, I feel like it's gonna be like Equalizer 2, because like Equalizer 2 was alright, but
here you go.
Man,
Equalizer 2 would have been one of the series. To me.
Oh my god!
It sure went 3. I can tell you about the beginning and the end of 3. I went to sleep at the movie. I went to the wrong theater too. Had the recliner.
I don't know, bro. Like I just didn't.
And a waiter. Your theater got a waiter. I ain't had to get up. All right.
I just didn't rock with 2 as much as I did 1. I haven't seen 3.
2 would have been one.
Okay, I'll let you have that one.
You take the original Equalizer better. Don't let me down, Keith.
To be honest,
here we go. Let's go.
The first one.
All right.
First one the best.
Hey, I could see. To me, it was the best one, but if the room says
only reason
the original was the best.
Only reason I like the second one is because the young black dude.
The story was straight though. I liked it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna I like the third one though.
Third one too slow, man. He only whooped the ass here once in a while in there.
He was getting old, bruh.
I don't care. John Wick, you know how old John Wick is? He almost 60.
Man, that John Wick.
Yeah, he's still flipping people with one hand
but
and
the
shooting people
timeline-
and riding horses.
The timeline in John
Throwing
Wick was
nine.
different though. Like all
That
happened-
movie full of it. Though. Like that movie just from
all that happened in
beginning
like
to
3
end.
days. John Wick.
Yeah, John Wick, not 3 days. It would be like a night. It really be like 2 days.
Yeah.
Like that last one, he had to get to the steps and had to do it with the dude before daylight.
Like yeah, so like that was a continued night.
Yeah, and that's another thing about Equalizer, though, man. The story, that nigga stayed in that little country for like a year, bro. I was like, I'm so sick of Europe. I think it'd be Europe to me, though. Europe's so boring. It's a boring ass
I
place.
want to say I might have seen 3, bro. I can't remember if I seen 3.
The
He was
first
with the
scene,
Italians, bro. He was with the Italians.
yeah. The first scene in the part 3, he was killing folk.
Cause
He
then
went in
like,
a little warehouse and
no, wait. Cause he was over there and he was helping like these people with like the drug shit, like with it.
it was like a little poor village, like a little humble ass
Oh
village.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this shit was whack.
Yeah.
And then get back to America,
Yeah.
please, hurry up.
Yeah.
I can't relate to Europe. Maybe the Europeans like that.
He
one, I
killed
don't
like
know.
the son of like a big boss or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
But
Yeah.
what was he gonna do in America?
I don't know. Kill people like he did in the other two.
Where?
New
Where was
York,
he gonna go?
L.A., Mississippi. I don't know. So
Reggie, you know what? I think I changed my stance, bro. Like 2 might have been the best one.
I'm telling you, bro. Hey, you,
Now that I think about all of them, bro.
hey, you
Did they,
always
did they have a part 4?
No, it ain't.
Okay, I'm about to say, oh my God.
I think it's over with for Equal.
Okay.
Now you gotta watch. What's her name? Dude.
Man.
They cancel her.
And that show is actually kind of good. My
Yeah.
homeboy convinced me to watch it. I still ain't got deep into it.
Yeah.
But he was like, man, you gotta watch the Equalizer with Queen Latifah, bro. It's actually good.
Yeah, it is fire though.
So I
bro.
watched like a few episodes and I was like, I ain't mad, you know?
Yeah, she did a good job with it, bro. It'll catch you. That storyline mess around. You mess around, sit down, and it'll be one of them episodes. And
I bet a black lady don't want to cancel.
They canceled damn near all the black shows over there.
Yep.
The one with Cedric the Entertainer.
Yep.
The neighbors.
Yeah, the new one with Damon Wayans and his son. Like they
Yeah.
canceled out the one season.
I ain't gonna lie, that show was kind of whack. Damon Wayans acting, something happened. His acting was bad in this
He's
show.
just getting older and then he getting like Keenan. Like he need to stay in the back. He need to go to more of the back role.
I don't know. You
I
talking
don't,
about?
I don't know. That what he need. I don't really know, but he wouldn't. It was like they were forcing the funny.
Cause he a damn good writer. Like
Yeah.
every show that he
You're
done
right.
came up with, like even with Keenan, like Keenan's a damn good writer. So like, I think he need to go back and more like the behind the scene and let his son, cause his son really got it.
I think what it was they was fun. They was trying to be too funny, but make it seem natural.
Yeah, it was almost like corny.
Yeah, like it was like we know y'all funny, but y'all was trying to like make the joke really genius.
He was trying to
and-
be
and
real
make it-
young in there and stuff like it was cringe.
Man, he was podcasting.
Yeah, podcaster turned radio host or something.
Nah, he was a radio host turned podcaster.
I thought he
Yeah.
was a basketball player. That
See, we don't even know the storyline.
dude was a athlete, bro, and he
That's
was
how bad it was.
podcasting, bro.
No, he was a podcast. He was actually like a radio host turned podcaster, and they were trying to let him back on the radio or something.
Yeah.
It was bad. I ain't gonna front on you.
But you was talking about what you went to go see.
Oh, Thunderbolt. It's.
They now, let me tell you what I've heard from like all the reviews.
I wonder if I
I've seen.
agree. Go ahead.
They said it's the best movie since Endgame.
No. To me, no. I'm talking about even on the level of introducing new stuff and all that. No.
You mean? Hold
No.
on, ain't got.
I encourage people to see it still because it's like it's a good patch to like
Yeah.
the story. Like it's important to the story. Let me not.
Hold on. Endgame was the last movie, right?
Endgame was the last one in this series of them heroes. Like
Yeah, of the Avengers.
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah,
All right. Endgame was alright. Infinity Wars was the shit.
Infinity War would be the end
So
Civil War was the best one.
Yeah.
All right, so this is
With the introduction of Black Panther.
all right, now hear me out. They could be correct.
That means you got to skip over the Deadpool.
No.
Deadpool was probably the best thing.
No. Best thing since Endgame. But we know if Infinity Wars is better than Endgame, then what they saying is that it wasn't. See, they kind of tricked us right then.
All right, break it down. Say it again.
Instead of you, I'm telling you that, you know what I'm saying, this ain't Crown XO. It's regular Crown. But I tell you, this is the best thing since regular Crown. But you know, Crown XO better than Crown. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They
lowering the bar and raising it at the same time.
Yeah.
They keeping the bar high.
Yeah.
But they lowering the expectation. I don't know. But it ain't that. It ain't even it.
When you say that about Endgame?
No, Endgame was pretty good.
It was it sounded like you're saying the same thing.
No.
All right.
This movie was less than pretty good.
What you didn't like about the movie?
It was straight. Like, it wasn't nothing to not like. It just wasn't that great of a movie, especially in the Marvel universe. If you've been into the Marvel universe, but I ain't mad at it. Like I said, it's important to watch. I think the biggest takeaway from it is the after credit. When the after credit thing come up and it be better than most of the movie, you kind of feel. And it wasn't just fly; it's just what they were bringing in, which I ain't gonna spoil. You can look it up on the internet probably.
But see, this is the thing though. This is how they get you.
With the after credit scene.
Yeah, bro.
Different.
Because 9 times out of 10, it's already a scene from the next movie. Yeah. Yes.
I'm guaranteeing you that scene that you see at the end of that movie.
The beginning of Doctor Strange is the end of Spider-Man.
That's the only one.
No, it's not.
Most of the time, Bucky showed up on Black Panther.
The end of one of the Thor movies is the beginning of.
They did it a lot.
Yeah, they did it a lot.
No, it's a lot of times where they'll shoot a similar or a related scene to the movie, but it don't be in the movie.
Yeah, they do that. They did both ways, but I'm guarantee you'll probably see this in the next movie, or you'll see it from somebody else's point of view. If anything, like you're gonna see that same scene, but you'll see it from a different point of view. But that's how I know a Marvel movie kind of failed to me when the after credit scene is more exciting than the rest of the movie was.
Now it's been getting rave reviews now. Like it definitely got me.
It introduced Sentry, which is pretty much the most powerful character in there. You know, they say that about all of them, though. But he got like God level powers.
Yeah.
It's just the way he got to tap into to get it. So he don't show up a lot because he got to be extreme to even do what he do.
Hey, they killed one. Well, damn, I might as well.
Yeah, they killed an important character.
Like
early.
15 minutes into the movie.
Early. Yeah, definitely.
Now I know that part.
I was really kind of expecting to see that person come back some kind of way. So I'm like, how you kill one of the characters in? But it is what it is.
But definitely ready for
the red.
Everything.
He got the Red Guardian in there.
Yeah, the new Black Widow. Ghost.
Yep.
I like all the Black Widows.
The other Captain America. I got
bootleg one.
At some point, him and Anthony Mackie gonna have to see each other.
Definitely, they got to because
this part they Civil War story.
Yeah, in the series, they definitely about to get into it.
So yeah, they and I'm gonna go ahead and ruin some of the movie for you. When they blow up as like the new Avengers, the Thunderbolt team is considered the new Avengers. So they're gonna be getting popping, right? They get popular, and then all of a sudden they're gonna hear about the West Coast Avengers, which is Anthony Mackie and them. And like it feel like, when we watched the Temptations, there were two sets of Temptations out. That's what it is. It's like gonna be two sets of Avengers basically. So they got beef coming up.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a global war.
Probably no, it's gonna be a galactic war.
They
It's gonna be bigger than globe.
They definitely gonna meet up pretty soon.
And they trying to get away from all the dimension hopping, but there's still some dimension stuff going on. Like with that cut scene that was at the end, they coming from another dimension basically.
So make sure that you know what's getting ready to come out.
Yeah, if you into this storyline, you know what I'm saying, do your little research. It ain't hard. It really easy to fall into the storyline.
You got this. You got Fantastic Four coming up, and you got the new Superman coming up. The new Superman come out before.
Put it back in.
Damn, I was trying to get a little juice, but the new,
Oh, you just did that?
yeah,
Oh.
the new Superman come out July 11th, and then the Fantastic Four come out the end of July, like the 25th. So it's definitely a superhero summer.
All right, we just nerded out. We back. I think I want to go with the relationship topic.
Question that need answer.
That should knock us on out, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I believe it gets somebody here. Or we didn't do the remakes either, but we might can do that later. I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's see how favorite it is.
I don't know. I can't think of it right now, bro.
We'll help you
We'll
out.
do that next week. You gonna try to at least stay there for next week? Try to.
Yeah.
All right.
The relationship topic is, does being in a private relationship mean that you're single online?
So I'm all right. So what is single activity online?
Does it justify your single activity?
Like you can
Because
flirt, you can flirt and do other
Because
shit.
people gonna flirt with you if they don't know you're in a relationship.
Right.
So what do you supposed to do? You supposed to be like, no, I'm in a relationship, or is it private?
I'm saying like they flirt with you, but you don't have to respond.
You do.
What you mean?
Why not?
It's private.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep this image up.
Yeah. But when you pop out, but the only thing is, when you, cause listen, you,
That's what I'm thinking about.
I'm about to tell you something. I had a similar situation.
Yeah.
It was private for a while, but when we did pop out,
That's what
shit hit the
that's really
fan.
what I take it. I be going extreme with these folks sometimes. But that's what I be like, if you see me, you see me.
Yeah.
But I'm not throwing it out there in y'all face either. You know what I'm saying?
And I get that too, but is that still considered private?
Yeah.
Because what if you seen everywhere with the person, but y'all just don't say that y'all, sometimes you'll think that it's understood.
I've been in situations where it kind of like we understood, we do what we do, but we meet up. Like if it's a party, we come to the party separately.
Yeah.
Like we don't attend it together.
Yeah.
You still listed as single online.
I don't know, bro. Cause I'm thinking like this. You saying private relationship? Maybe the private relationship means that it don't matter where y'all going. It's just y'all don't want folks in y'all business.
I think that private relationship thing only be a thing because somebody ain't claiming somebody to it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You don't want to jump out there claiming, and you ain't really getting claimed.
So you saying private relationship is basically a Band-Aid?
Yeah, it's a
Band-Aid or a word.
a sweet label to put on
a
something that
Band-Aid
ain't real.
word. Yeah, cause I mean, I'm seeing it. I'm like this. If you ain't trying to let folks in your business, that's why I look at it as a private relationship.
And not to mention now, when you do pop out and it's known, that's when everybody start throwing that hate. They start talking about stuff you did 2 years ago,
Listen, I'm telling you,
3
boy.
years ago. They like, why you with that nigga? Yeah.
If you remember my run last year, bro, like shit was crazy.
It'd be like unnecessary. Like if somebody likes somebody, why y'all got to do what y'all do? Like,
Yeah.
stay out of that.
Just because I don't like you no more, I like this person. Like, why I gotta be hate?
It's a little smoke.
Yeah. Like, it shouldn't be no beef or no shit like that. Like, it is what it is.
You ever dealt with something like that, B?
Human.
You ever been in like a relationship that was like, I was basically in a relationship with when nobody openly claimed the other one, so I really just didn't put it out there in the front.
I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, when it comes to relationships, I tend to, I ain't gonna say just come out. I tend to come out unscathed and shit like that. I like shit like people.
I leave a big impact.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like
For a while.
I ain't talking about the person I'm
Not
with.
even on purpose.
I'm just saying like, well, shit, I don't have no problem with that. I put it like that.
So most of your situations has been like mostly known.
I'm oblivious to what the fuck anybody else says.
Yeah.
That's
That's how I feel like it should be though. That's actually
like, I'm oblivious to what motherfuckers say.
it's a
like,
good logic to me.
Like, that's why I said I can't really.
Has
just
anybody
say
ever
that.
hated on you to your wife? Like, has anybody ever been up to it like, you talking to Ben with? I'm gonna tell you something about him. Back in
shit.
2020, he had look.
I don't even know. I think like people be scared because like my wife, they feel like my wife gonna go off on 'em.
She will. That's how it's supposed to be.
So like if they do, nah, she ain't said nothing.
That's another reason why I don't really be saying nothing about my situation, because I don't be want nobody to tell me my girl was getting flipped. I'm gonna look at it different. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna look at it different if you was a flipper.
All right, let me ask you this. So, you get with a girl, right? But you don't know that your partner ain't got with her, that type shit. And you chilling in the function, and the nigga walk in, they make eye contact, and then they just start acting funny. Like, how would you feel?
I peeped something like it wasn't me. It wasn't me in the situation, but
I know
I'm out
somebody
and
went
about.
through that situation.
Yeah, like I was out and about, and I could tell who had been fucking with who.
Yeah.
And like you could tell the energy change when people was kind of like, so he just I'm like, I'm doing the science.
Okay.
I be people watching though, you know, that's me. I'm sitting in the trip, you know, I'm sitting in the cut.
In the cut, rolling doobies up.
You still didn't answer the question.
What was it again said?
He said, if what would you do if you was out with your girl and
somebody you know
your partner
in.
come in and he was hitting her and he
used to hear them. They make eye contact. You could tell.
You could tell.
If it was me,
what would you do?
Definitely gonna ask. It's that Virgo energy, bro. I need to know.
Ask right then.
Yeah, and it now depending on the severity of it, like we just kind of fuck off or something like that. I can't get too mad.
Yeah.
Everybody got to pass. And you know what I'm saying?
But
like
you
that ain't my
gonna hit 'em
business.
with, hey man, what y'all got going on?
Yeah, like why are you still acting kind of weird with it? Which is, I guess, legit too though. Like it can be awkward. But
you still got something there.
Yeah,
That's why I'm asking. You still got something
yeah.
there. You supposed to walk in, you ain't supposed to.
Now, the severity of the situation though, like if he can call you at 4 o'clock in the morning, you get up type shit.
Busting your ass.
Like you was somebody's little whore.
Like that picture.
Yeah. I can't deal with you with somebody's little whore. If you was that James, like, man, I used to goddamn call her at 2 o'clock in the morning. She'd get up out of bed. I'm like, yeah. You little slut. Go with him now.
Come bucket.
You can just go with him now. Start saying little slick shit. I saw your little boyfriend. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. But I will look at you different though. Just gonna tell you that though. Like it's just so bad. You know what I mean? And there's certain people I can't follow either.
Yeah.
It's certain people if I know you feel for like they bullshit. Like it's a turn off.
Yeah. I promise you.
Uh-huh.
I ain't gonna say no names.
we know, like it'd be like a consensus name, like
like you went for that.
So do you think it's better to date out of town than
hell
in town?
no. Cause
You might end up with the
what?
the special needs flipper. She act normal now, but back in the day,
They used to put it in the trunk and drive it and get flipped.
when you come to your hometown with it, straight, but you go back to her hometown, they looking at you like, well, they might not know.
Boy,
Soon
she
you
was
drop
just
off.
getting, she was just getting Lulu last night.
As soon as you drop out, cuz we going over there.
I don't know.
You gotta be
I
careful.
think I'm finna say like I'd rather. I don't know.
I don't wanna know.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna know.
Yeah.
But Intel, you most likely gonna find out. Cause all you gotta do, listen to me. Listen to the logic. All you gotta do is not go to the town.
Yeah. But nah.
All you gotta do is not go to the
Yeah,
town.
but if you do mess up me, I go one time and you get them vibes, bro, you gonna look at it different.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
And I'm saying, bro, when I start looking at you different, bro, okay, all right.
I would.
Find out she used to be a flipper, man. It's gonna be sick.
Like niggas used to
So
be
how
the
many at once? Tell me now.
Tell me now.
one. Used to get trains ran on you.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Men be want to hear the worst. Like, we want to know the worst detail about your indiscretion. So did you? So he hit it from the back? Was he better than me? He be asking dumb questions. Well, get over it.
Hey, boy, you funny, boy.
Get over it, cuz. I'm gonna tell you now, if I got hold to it, we did some nasty stuff.
Oh, boy, we got
Boy,
disgusting, boy.
You gotta figure out I hear something you hear, boy. You just know Reggie did some. Then you gotta ask her.
Just look.
Just look at me. That nigga there. I hate him. Just know, it wasn't just no regular old bang, bang, shebang. Well, I had it on a bed of flowers and all kinds. Certified little boy.
Reggie the
That boy look disgusted.
romanticized.
Keep Kevlar look disgusted. That nigga mouth turned up.
What?
He look disgusted.
Reggie
Nah,
that
I ain't
romanticized the
I'm
bitch.
talking about I did it all. Felt great.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't
Fan.
Yo ain't tripping, bro. I'm high on this coffee right now.
I forgot you got that on hemp coffee.
I'm high on this coffee right now, man. Yo ain't tripping.
Oh, man.
I'm just letting you go over
Better
here.
know.
Just
Better know Reggie when the
Hey,
bull beyond
I'm
bull
telling you,
bear.
that's the name of the episode with that picture. Just know.
Just know. Just know.
Cause I'm thinking like him. I'm like Reggie just saying what I'm saying right now. I'm just having some more. Like, yeah, if I got hold to it, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. It was some extras.
I done tried some shit with her.